In this video, I'm going to share the biggest mistakes that used to sabotage my goals, and more importantly, the simple ways I learned to fix them. If you've ever felt that cycle of getting excited about a new goal only to feel discouraged a few weeks later, this video is for you. Hi, I'm Kristen, and I post functional planning videos on my channel. If you're like me and you need a gentle reminder to just keep it simple, please make sure you're subscribed, and I'll be right back. Happy New Year! This is the year I'm finally going to get organized. Does that sound familiar? We've all said it. We buy the new planner, we make a huge to-do list, and by February, we're already feeling behind and discouraged. If that resonates with you, I want you to know that you are not alone. The problem isn't that you lack motivation or that you're bad at setting goals. The problem is often a few simple common mistakes in how we set our goals. Today, I'm going to walk you through my biggest goal-setting missteps and the simple shifts that help me fix them and finally start making gentle, consistent progress. My first mistake was trying to do it all on my own, thinking I had to invent the perfect system from scratch. I would get overwhelmed trying to create my own method, and I'd quit before I even started. The fix for me was to lean on a proven system. The one that finally clicked was the PowerSheets Intentional Goal Planner from Cultivate What Matters. This is a life coach in a journal that guides you through uncovering what really matters. The prep work section helped me dig deep and set meaningful goals, which took all the pressure off inventing my own system. My next mistake was making my annual goals way too big. It's like trying to cook a huge Thanksgiving dinner without a single recipe. You have this big picture of the final meal, but no clear first step, so you just end up feeling paralyzed. A goal like organize my entire house is so huge, it's paralyzing. Where do you even start? So the fix is to break down the goal into small, manageable steps. And that's the core idea behind the PowerSheets tending list. It forces me to take on those big yearly goals and ask, what small step can I take this month to move forward? So organize my house becomes declutter the kitchen junk drawer this weekend. It gives you a small win to keep you motivated. I was also guilty of choosing way too many goals to focus on at once. It felt like I was juggling 15 things, and in reality, I wasn't making real progress on any of them. The fix for that is to choose the few most important goals for the current season. The guided prep work in my PowerSheets really helped me with this because it made me clarify my priorities before I started making a to-do list. This prevents burnout and allows you to pour your energy into what truly matters. My next mistake, and this one might sound familiar, spending more time color coding my planner than actually doing the plan. I was micromanaging every little detail and losing sight of the big picture of my why. So the fix is to trust your system and allow for flexibility. A goal plan is a tool, not a rule. I encourage you to check in with your why regularly. Remind yourself why this goal is important. This is all at the front of your PowerSheets in your prep work. So do you want to create more peace, more time with your family? Focus on that and not the perfection of the process. Sometimes you just have to put the stickers down. My next mistake was pushing when I should be simplifying. So this was my biggest mindset shift. When things weren't working or when I felt stuck, my instinct was to aim higher or push harder. I just thought I needed more discipline. But the fix is to realize that when a goal feels too hard, the answer is almost always to simplify, not try harder. I needed to break those things down into even smaller, almost laughably easy steps, something I could do literally right now. Now, those were my 5 biggest mistakes, but I do have a little bonus mistake that may or may not apply to you, but it definitely applies to me, and it's something that I will always struggle with as long as I have this channel. Telling everyone I knew about a new goal. When a goal doesn't work out, I'm left with this sense of guilt, I guess, or shame whenever I would have to acknowledge that because I put it on my channel or on my Instagram, I would have to like acknowledge why I didn't make progress on that thing. And that would just kind of leave me to be even more stuck. Like I wouldn't even be able to take any steps because I was like ashamed of not having taken enough steps to that point. So that's just something that I struggle with because I'm putting it on the internet. I don't know, maybe that's relatable to you, maybe it's not, but that's why it was just a little bonus mistake. I think the fix here is just to be intentional with who I share my goals with. And again, that's hard because anyone can watch my videos and I don't want to censor myself for the channel, but maybe I might have some things that are really big and scary and just kind of be vague about them. And then I can tell people in maybe like the Goal School Premium group, because that's a private closed group where everyone's very respectful of each other's privacy there. And so I think that might be kind of my fix for that. But for you, maybe just tell a trusted friend or your mom. You want to share it with someone because that kind of helps make it real, but maybe don't tell everybody. Maybe don't make it your like Facebook status. Do we still do that? Is it still a Facebook status update? What do we call that, a post? Anyway, so to recap, my biggest mistakes were trying to do it alone, setting goals that were way too big, focusing on way too many at once, micromanaging the whole process, and trying harder instead of simplifying. Remember, goal setting is a skill you learn. It's not something that you're born with. Give yourself grace. The goal is progress, not perfection, which I'm sure is written in here somewhere. Ha, there it is. Choose progress, not perfection. So now I'd love to hear from you. What has been your biggest goal setting mistake? If you share it in the comments below, we can all learn from each other. So if this was helpful, please give the video a thumbs up. And if you really liked the video, please consider subscribing because I post functional planning videos and simple goal setting videos. And if you liked this one, you'll probably like those ones too. And I'd love to see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.